I think I'm the best defender to ever play this game. I also think I view the game a lot differently than most people view the game. I think I'm great in every facet that makes up that side of the ball. So I think I'm the best defender to ever play in the NBA.
Curry is in for the first time, a freshman from Detroit. Oh, nice. And the rejection by Green.
And Peyton Siva pirouettes, but then you got the hammer coming in. And right there, Draymond Green read that one all the way.
I don't really like classifying myself. If I'm just strictly a three, it takes away what things I can do at the four. And if I'm a four, it takes away the things I can do at the three. And that's what made me unique as a player. So I don't really like saying am I a three or am I a four. I'm just a basketball player.
With the 35th pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select Draymond Green from Michigan State University.
Down to 5, down to 3, inside the lane, Draymond Green with 9/10 left.
A backdoor play, set it up. You're wondering what they're doing.
I definitely think it's, you can be a lot more looser, a lot more physical. I've noticed that all my life watching, basketball, and then you start watching playoff basketball. You plan on trying to be one of those guys to make it to that level. You take notice and just store it in your memory bank. My coaching staff, my teammates, even throughout my struggles, they kept that faith in me. And when you got, a bunch of guys around you that still keep faith in you throughout your struggles, it's easier to keep confidence in yourself. And when you're able to get it going, that confidence can really soar.
Curry, flip shot, rimming out, tipped up and in! Draymond Green! He showed.
They gave Draymond Green an opportunity to sneak in.
And now they will advance. The Los Angeles Clippers have won Game 7. And they advance to the second round with tears of joy down the face of their first-year coach, Doc Rivers.
Draymond Green gets a chance to really earn that starting role, and fantastic defensively. He moves the basketball. He doesn't put up a lot of traditional statistics, but if you look at those plus-minus statistics, the team does better when he plays.
Allen Quinn looking, throwing. Draymond knocks it away. Warriors win with 4:10 left. The Warriors were down 9. 10 straight wins. Bring on the Thunder Monday night. 126-105. And Draymond Green gets the ball for his first NBA triple-double. He had 2 in the NCAA tournament at Michigan State.
I'm honored and thankful to be, to make the first team all defense. I mean, coming into the draft, they said I failed because what position would I guard? And to be sitting here 3 years later on the first team all defense. Growing up, you watch the NBA Finals, and you always dream of being there. But to win it, it's completely different. So that's the goal, that's the plan. You gotta lock in and make sure you're not satisfied with just being it.
James drives down, bumps, he gets off, blocked by Green. Ball knocked loose out of bounds, and Cavs ball.
Draymond Green, again, coming from the weak side, says to LeBron James, not on my watch.
It is a lot of energy being expended, but it's fun as hell. Because when we get that ball, we are off to the races. Whereas you're not thinking about being tired. You may get gassed a little bit, but it's so fun. It's like whatever, you're just out there going.
You're now 3-0 as an NBA center. I mean, a triple-double and a clincher?
I'm kind of at a loss for words right now, as you can see. Triple-double's cool, and, maybe it'll be in somebody's history book, cool, but the part of history that I love, they can never take this away from us. I think I'm a pretty good player, but none of that matters if you're not in the right organization. I don't necessarily feel that this deal validates me, because I don't play basketball for money. I play basketball because I love the game of basketball.
Get it to Green, defended by Johnson. Green goes back the other way, goes hard to the hoop, he gets 2. Big time play by Green.
Draymond taking that starting role really helped Steph a lot. Draymond is such a lethal playmaker. When the ball moves and you've got playmakers like Draymond, the ball can start flying around as long as you're making good decisions. It's tough to guard all that.
Just wanted to come through here and tell you that we love you, D. I mean, hey, Day-Day, guess what? You're an all-star!
What's up? You know, to win 39 games at home is incredible. It's impossible to achieve this without winning all those home games. I want to thank God, most importantly, but thank y'all fans. Everything that y'all do for us. Now let's go get this championship.
Draymond Green banks it in. His 7th three-pointer. Draymond Green. Oh, Green nails another. He's got 37 with 8 three-pointers.
I don't believe it was intentional on the part of Draymond Green. I believe that he's always flailing. He's always kicking his legs. He's always trying to sell a call. Now, those who believe otherwise, I can understand how they would believe that seeing the play.
That's a great ball club we just played. You know, a team that I think deserves to be there just as much as us. But we continued to battle. We leaned on the experience that we've had, and, you know, everybody stuck together. That was what was important.
I believe that Draymond Green should have been suspended, that he absolutely had to be suspended given his track record, and especially the Steven Adams kick to the same midsection groin.
And it sucks. Obviously, you hate to lose. We had a 3-1 lead. You know, so you think about all that stuff. You think about what if I would have done this? What if I would have done that? All that stuff replaying in your head, but you got to give him a lot of credit. I'm excited for him. You know, he's happy with this decision. Like he said, he wanted to make his decision as a man, a decision for himself. And, you know, I'm happy he had the opportunity to do that. I'm happy that we were the team that he chose to be with, and I'm looking forward to getting out on the floor with him.
According to Elias, we've never seen this before. First triple-double in NBA history with fewer than 10 points scored. Draymond also the first player in league history to record 10 steals and 5 blocks. Those stats became official in the 70s.
Uh-oh, bad pass. Draymond ahead of the field. Draymond, oh my goodness, just gave Anthony Tolliver the ball in his face. 107-106.
Kings have got to have a score here.
Everybody's excited about it, but you just see that difference, and it's still kind of business as usual. We're not finished type of attitude yet, which is great. You definitely want to have that, knowing that we need 4 more wins to accomplish our main goal. You know, we had a letdown last year. I had a letdown last year, but like I told everybody before, that if Kevin Durant was the consolation prize to lose, thanks for that loss, and we champs this year.
And the 2017 Kia NBA Defensive Player of the Year goes to Draymond Green.
This isn't an individual award. You know, it's 5 guys out there on the floor at a time. And, like, I can't do this all by myself, so I appreciate them. It's not something that I ever thought. You know, I didn't even know what the record was, and then, like, not something that I ever thought, especially not playing much my first 2 years. You know, it's crazy, but, you know, definitely something, you know, to be proud of. You know, I'm a high-energy guy. That's one of my roles on this team, to always bring energy. And then I try to captain our defense, so I have to bring it every night on both ends, and I don't really think about it in the sense of I'm going to save my energy here for this end or save it for that end. I just go. We know everything goes and stops with LeBron James with them, so our game plan has to be to try to make everything tough on him. NBA Finals, so it really don't matter who you're playing or what team, you know, they got there. They're there, so that's our business to handle. Extremely difficult this entire season. You're coming off a championship, you're expected to get back to that level for game 1 of 82. Like, it's tough. All the injuries we went through while going through that grind of trying to get back to this position.
They're alienating Draymond Green in the process here. You know, I think you're right. I think we're going to look back. This was the start. This was the crack, the fracture that started to end this dynasty, whether we look back 1, 2, 3 years from now.
Oh, that's a good look for Fareed, but if I'm Draymond Green, in pain by the Warriors bench.
Golden State calls timeout as they're quick to check on Draymond Green. Let's see what happened.
Back to Curry. Draymond Green tries a 3. It's good! Draymond Green drills the 3.
Guys run at him. He sees Draymond Green all by himself and the all-time competitor.
Everybody thinks it's kind of the end of us. We're not done yet. We lost this year. Clearly just wasn't our year. It's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But yeah, you know, I hear a lot of that noise. It's the end of a run, and we'll be back.
Draymond knew that he was out of line. As men, we talked about it.
Did that play a role in you leaving Golden State?
A little bit, yeah, for sure. I mean, your teammate talked to you that way. You think about it a bit. Like I said, we talked about it, but definitely, for sure, I'm not going to lie about it.
for a guy that's going into his 8th year, that has already won championships with the Golden State Warriors, averaged 7 points this year. He's a perfect example in the NBA of mastering your role.
It sucks. I've said it before, you live that every day. That injury don't go away when you walk off the floor. So, it sucks to keep seeing guys go down, but, we got that bug right now. So, we just got to keep fighting.
And Draymond Green, irate. And I believe he's been tossed. Yes, he's been ejected. Tyler Ford giving the signal. And that's it for Draymond.
You can feel the confidence growing. We step out there on the floor. You just feel better about it, going into the game. Everybody's understanding the game plan better and executing the game plan better. So I definitely think we're starting to build some momentum.
Toscano Anderson. The Draymond lob to Oubre. Denver's going to be 20-6, and 2 of those 6 losses are to the Warriors. As Oubre rewarded from Draymond again.
And there was a reason that he was the 5th pick in the 2nd round, not in the 1st round, but in the 2nd round. He's not an explosive athlete. He is highly skilled, but as far as dominating a game defensively, you're not even in the same breath.
A lot of struggles trying to build with such a young new team. The reality is we came up a little short, so there's no moral victories here. We're still champions, and so I'm not going to sit here and act like this year was some huge success because we didn't win it.
Where does Draymond Green rank on your defensive player?
350 matchups against guards, 350 against forwards, 350 against centers. He's guarding absolutely everybody. What he's doing is incredible.
The sad thing is the calf injury ended up being a lower disc injury, which is certainly scary. But, I texted with him today. He's doing more daily, but Draymond is optimistic that the back isn't a major issue and he'll be back in 2 weeks.
8 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 54% from the field. Got a triple-double this year for the Golden State Warriors, who with a record of 39-13 have the 2nd best record.
But it's going to be really tough. We've said it so many times. There's some teams have different hearts and souls of the team. Draymond is both the heart and soul of this team. They know they need him back. Draymond knows they need him back.
That crowd applause tells you that after 2 months, Draymond Green is back in the building.
Just got goosebumps. The Golden State Warriors are headed back to the Western Conference Finals. The Warriors with a scintillating 4th quarter. Dark Grizzlies 110-96 the final.
Klay Thompson go through 2 catastrophic injuries. Steph Curry breaks his hand. We went 15 games 2 years ago. But this group continued to come every day, put the work in. Our coaching staff has been amazing. And we're here. We back. Nobody gave me this. I had to work every second of my life to get to this point. So I didn't learn much, but I'm a 4-time champion with my brothers. But we did what we do. Welcome back to the Warriors Invitational, baby. It's what we do.
So guys, the Warriors are reviewing Draymond Green's altercation with Jordan Poole. Green reportedly threw a punch at Poole, their teammates obviously on the champion Golden State Warriors.
Huge embarrassment that comes with that, not only for myself as I was the one that committed the action, the embarrassment that comes Jordan has to deal with, that this team has to deal with, that this organization has to deal with, but also Jordan's family. Yeah, I expect something to change. I got one tech this year because a ref yelled at me, and I said, if I yell at you, I'm going to get fined. I got a tech for it. I think something will change, because if that's a tech, then every word you say on the court is a tech. So, we'll see.
Yeah, Draymond doesn't even know that he's going to be ejected.
That's unfortunate. I actually thought Draymond showed restraint, and now he's walking out.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate. Because,
you know what? I think Isaiah Stewart knew what he was doing.
There's no reason for Draymond Green to be suspended for this game. I'm not surprised. I expected it. And in that regard, that's where I hold Draymond Green accountable, because if I know what the league is going to do, he damn sure knew.
We enjoy that pressure. We enjoy those lights. You appreciate it. I told the guys before the game tonight, we put ourselves in a position to play in one of the highest pressure situations. Embrace it. And that's how we try to attack every day. It wasn't a championship team. We didn't win it. Sucks. But that's our reality. That doesn't mean our core changes. That doesn't mean our core can't do it. This was not a championship group as it stands, but we have champions.
They think they still have a championship window. I think it's a good deal for everybody, Eric. I do. He loves this team. He loves those teammates. He wanted to be there. This makes sense. And if you still think Draymond has something to offer, and the Warriors do, everybody wins in this deal.
The NBA is suspending Warriors forward Draymond Green for 5 games following his altercation Tuesday night with Wolves center Rudy Gobert. Green was ejected 2 minutes into the opening quarter after placing Gobert in a headlock.
To continue mentioning like, oh, well, what he did in the past, I've paid for those. Like, I got suspended in Game 5 of the finals. So you can't keep suspending me for those actions. But in saying that, I'm also not one to admit when I'm at fault. I sell calls with my arms. I don't fall or to sell a call. I'm not a flopper. So I was just selling the call because he was grabbing me and pulling my hip back. So I spun away and unfortunately I hit him.
The NBA has suspended Draymond Green indefinitely after hitting Yusuf Nurkic in the head. The suspension will begin immediately, and the Green, who has a history of these incidents, will have to complete certain league and team conditions before he's allowed back on the court.
Draymond Green is looking at the need to maybe get to some of the root of this, dealing with things that are going on in his life. So it is unorthodox, but I think the people involved, made it easier perhaps for Draymond Green to go down this road of an indefinite suspension.